on the option. Now the toss. Running into the open space. Into the secondary on the right. Inside the touchdown, Aggie.
What's going on? Welcome back to the 10-yard fight. I'm Coach KK. This is volume 22, part 10, QB design run, lead option. Now, I would say this is my favorite play of the scheme, but I can't do that because I would be saying that for all of these implemented audibles. It all depends on what the defense is giving us, how our opponent is attacking us, or what he displays out there on defense. Because any one of those plays can just take off and be the featured play in any given game. Today, we're going to talk about lead option from the pistol wing slot. Now, you guys have these plays in your audibles as well. It may not be the same concept, but it'll be similar. It'll be an option pitch out, such as load option, power option, speed option. All of those are pretty much the same thing. What's significant about the lead option is I have a pulling guard, a play side pulling guard, or front side pulling guard. So let's look at the alignment right here. Front side, center guard, tackle, tight end, post snap, pulling guard, front side pulling guard. Okay. I'll go back and look at that again. That's a 78-yard touchdown run, untouched. Okay. Center guard, tackle, tight end, post snap, front side pulling guard. He's going to lead the way. He's going to do what's called a pin and pull. I'm going to pull all the way around that corner. It's not always going to be clean like that too. You know, sometimes the defense will get penetration, especially when you're playing against these high level opponents and teams. That's why I don't like to show, I like to show the best competition on the field, like ranked teams, to give them to give you guys a fair chance to see what the play is all about. That's why I don't like to get in practice mode and work plays. I like for you guys to get a general idea of where the user is going to be, because people don't talk about where the user is. They just say run the play and it's going to look like this and that and the third, and they'll just dominate the computer in practice mode and call it a scheme. I would never do nothing like that. Look at my guard, man. You got to see this. This is like being in the film room. My guard getting around that corner. What is it like being in the film room? Everybody just kick back and we just laughing. Ha ha ha. Yeah, man. My boy getting some credit right here. Guard coming out to just whack people out the equation. So it's a reason why the user is over here to the left while we're running to the right. Preferably the wide side of the field side. It's the reason why he's over there. And we'll talk about that in a few moments. You have to set this play up. Okay. See him over there again on the left side. He's late to get over here to the right. And he never made a play on the ball. That's a playoff game right there. Okay. So, yeah, you have to set this play up, which means there's other plays in the audibles to get this play open. All right. This is ideal right here. You can see the wide side of the field. No one is outside of our edge. We have it sealed so far, pre-snap. Post-snap, our guard is going to pull around that corner. He's going to get up the field. He's going to lead the way. And we got him. Touchdown. Okay? So your quarterback will get hit. He's going to get banged. He's going to get rocked. So be on the lookout for that. Which means you don't get to just come out here and just spam this play, because your quarterback is going to take some brutal hits. Okay. The wear and tear system is no joke. All right. Look at this guy right here. He's trying to hide behind his lineman. As you can see, we're running this against 5 linemen, 4 linemen, 3 down linemen, 2 down linemen, 6 DBs, 8 men in the box. It don't matter. What matters is if you have the math in your favor on that side of the ball. Like I say, there was some penetration right there. So yeah, you got to be ready to pull the trigger. All right. You better believe I fumble the ball. I pitch late. They get penetration before me. I'm just showing you the clean plays on how it's supposed to be done. Look at this guy right here. He's trying to get out the pile of trash before the play started. You saw him. Look, he's in the middle, and he's going to try to back up. He's doing that because he don't want to get caught up in this riffraff. But guess what? One of my guys still went up the field and put a hand on him and slowed his timing down. Boy, I tell you, when football with X's and O's, timing is everything. Timing is everything. One moment can change a whole play. You know, one split second in a down can change a whole play. Let's look at some color codes. We're going to focus on the blue, pistol wing slot, gun wing slot weak. Our first play to get them thrown off is read option weak. Okay, this is a playoff game versus Ohio State. You can see it's very serious. That means it's critical right here. I'm running read option weak to the left side, to the receiver side. Okay. I got 3 yards, and what that's going to do is going to train our opponent's eyes that way. Now he has to account for that way. Meanwhile, I come out on the next down and call halfback dive. Okay, we can go up the middle now. If we don't like it, we can audible to the lead option. So we have a 3-way go right here in front of us, left, center, or right. I chose to go ahead and go to the field side because his DBs are backed up and the user is in the middle. You see how they got that penetration right here? So I was ready to pitch out early. You see my guard, he didn't get out and get down the field like he do usually. So that is key right there. That is very critical. The guard will not always have a clean path around that corner. He will, sometimes he'll even get caught up with soon as he get on his route, things get disrupted and I have to pitch the ball early, you know? So yeah, that's part of that, you know, and I like it like that. It's not always going to be clean, because if they did have it like that, it'd be robotic, and then the game would be boring because you'll have it mastered. So the next drive, I come out and he still see the wing to the right and the tight ends supposed to be leading the way, and you can see he took a hard commitment. You can see the user in the middle. He took a very strong commitment to the right, and we hit him with a read option. So he's influenced by the lead option, but we hit him with a read option, totally the opposite way. And we kept the formation very similar by operating in the color blue. It's halftime, guys. Y'all hit that like button for me. That's your way of virtually shaking my hand, and I'm shaking your hand. And let's do it. All right. So you can see that this is another one right here. We're operating from the blue, the gun wing slot weak. The play call is stick slants. Sometimes it's called slants, or sometimes it's called stick slants. And what I'm trying to do is get that wing out there. I want him to see that wing, but I hit the running back on the flat route to the left side. Okay. I want his eyes going that way. You see, now he's putting bodies over there, and I'm audibling to the right side lead option. Okay. This is a shift. You got to look at it. I'm going to start over. I'm in the gun wing slot weak, and then I audible to the pistol wing slot lead option, and I snapped the ball as soon as my running back got set. He never got a chance to like look and make another decision. All he's worried about is, oh, there is movement. It's movement. Okay. Look at the user right here on the left side. I'm coming from the gun wing slot weak. Now audible to the pistol wing slot. Now I know I just said a mouthful just then. You can see it's a tight game too. That's closer. That's a critical situation. I know I just said a mouthful, but if you look at for everything for what it is, you'll see it. You'll see it and just break down things. I'm pretty much keeping my wing on the right and keeping the dual receivers on the left, but I just audible from a similar situation. Basically, I'm just going from left to right. You know, I got him chasing us from the previous play, and you can do it flipped over. got him. So doing this kind of stuff in the game repeatedly will make the user just sit in the middle, and that's what we want them to do. Right here, we're going from the gun A slot. He sees this. This is a situation where like a first down wins the game. First down wins the game is over. He sees inside zone. Meanwhile, we're flipping to the pistol wing slot lead option, and look at him cramming in the middle, and he just left all of that open. Just prime real estate. Give me that. I'll take it. Ching ching. So yeah, man, this lead option is in the audibles. It's a time to do it, and it's a time to not do it. Okay. You might go 3 quarters without even calling that play because the look was never there. Okay. Here we go once again, calling it. Look at the user in conflict. Yeah, man. So like I said, I have pitched to that guy who just split the defenders as well. So I'm not going to show that today. So just know that I've had more success than not. Okay. The pros weigh out the cons of this play because I have fumbled. I have been stopped in the backfield. I have depended on this on the 2-point conversion for a whole game and didn't get it. So I had to throw that out there for you guys. You know, I'm a realist over here with this. This is football. It's X's and O's. But as you can see, we're waiting for that right look. And that's usually when the user's in the middle and we have the wide side of the field to our advantage. And then it displays like that post snap. All right. Once again, you guys can use speed option. You guys might be in a gun tray or a gun trips and let the numbers stack to the trip side while you run speed option to like the isolated side. You know, you can do that too. That's pretty similar to this. That's pretty much what I'm doing because like lead option isn't in most playbooks, but I know most playbooks have a speed option at least. And it's usually found in like a gun trips or gun tray. All right. Look at the users right here. They're going to be in the middle of the field. I used to talk to this guy. I used to argue with him a lot. And he thought that being in the middle of the field would give him leverage until they play one of these guys from the 10-yard fight that will take a set and just optimize every concept in it, left, right, and center. You see what I'm saying? The center of the field is a portion itself. You still have to account for the left and the right. You got to account for outside the numbers. You got college QBs who make a living off avoiding the middle and throwing outside the numbers. You know, it's still like X's and O's out there too. That's a game too. They think because when the ball is snapped, they can go left or right. But then you got pulling guards coming around the corner to clean up the second level defenders. Or at least throw off their timing or rhythm. Okay. I'm Coach KK. That's all I have for you guys. This wraps up volume 22, part 10. I'll see you in the comment section.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us